Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to read to you. I know I don't usually read outside of the bathroom, but newspaper, only reason why. I know, right? Okay. Where is Antoine Evans? Is that Evans right there? Please stand up. Please stand up.
Please stand up.
All right. This is the first. I've never done a bio on a person. Antoine Evans, owner of the Cleanup Man. Thank you very much. Have a good day. Started his business in 1991. Before starting the cleanup, Antoine started in the industry working as IBO for Amway Corporation. With his acquired knowledge of the industry, he set forth working with 2 local janitorial companies until he was supervising crews. After some time with the local company that taught account management and customer service techniques, Antoine decided it was time to start his own venture. I bet his wife had something to say about that. With a little more than cleaning supplies that are found in the Cleanup Man cleaning starter kit, the Cleanup Man was born. With years of hard work and cloudless customer satisfaction, Antoine has become a staple of our community. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Antoine Evans. Yes, right on.
Thank you.
Come on in. This is your job now. You can sit down and eat donuts.
Right. I won't be before you long. I'll tell you guys one story about me. Just one story when I was 4 years old. I was out playing. Well, not 4, maybe 5 or 6. 5 or 6. I was in down on the corner, and I was playing with my friends. And then what happened was I was playing on my friend's bike, and this other kid, his name was Bumper. He came over and he just pushed me off the bike. Right? He pushed me off the bike and embarrassed me in front of everyone, right? And so he took the bike from me, kind of like that movie, like with Debo the dude, like yeah. But anyway, so he pushed me down, and I was crying in front of everybody, and I ran home and knocked on the door, and my mom answered the door and was like, "What's wrong with you, Antoine? What's wrong with you, son?" And I was like, "Mom, he pushed me off the bike. He took the bike from me." She was like, "Get yourself together, son. Like, what are you talking about? What happened?" I said, "Well, Bumper pushed me off the bike." And so anyway, she's like, "Straighten yourself up." And she said, "Son, listen, never let no one run you home." Right? She told me that. And she said, "So get yourself together. Get yourself together and go back down there, and I want you to hit him. And I want you to get So anyway, we're kids now. Just imagine we're 4 and 5 and 6 years old, so everybody forgets things, right? So he forgot that he pushed me down. He's riding the bike and everything, but I waited. And then as soon as he was there, like holding the bike up, I went over there and I hit Bumper as hard as I could. Boom! Right? And I ran home. Right? So I ran home, and then I knocked on the door. My mom opened up the door, and she said, "What happened? What happened? What happened, Antoine?" I was like, "Well, Mom, I got him. And she said, "Okay, come on in." And she closed the door. Right? The moral of this story is this. The moral of the story is this, is that the lesson that I learned from my mom is that she sent me back down there, and she said, "Go pick your dignity up and come back home." That was what she taught me as a young man or a little boy. And so what I'm saying to you is that I've been doing this business forever. And I've had my ups, my downs, my ups, my downs, my ups. But I'm still here. I'm still fighting. Okay, so that's the story about Antoine Evans, okay? So anyway, now, I brought 2 other people with me that'll be sharing with me, so I won't be before you long. I have Ray, who's with Surf Pro, and he's going to be talking about mode. He's going to be talking about mode in the home. And then we have Crystal, who's certified to find all that good stuff and everything, right? That good stuff in homes, right? So she'll be speaking. So I'm going to be talking about dust mites. So if you guys got this little paper right here, I'll go over it real quick. Can everyone hear me? Okay, no, I can stand right here. Okay. All right. So anyway, the first question is, did you know that your carpets are the second largest filter in your home? I don't know if you guys know that or not, but it is. And so like a lot of these properties that I see you guys posting on here, a lot of carpets are getting pulled out of the homes. But it's the second largest filter in your home. So you need to have your filters emptied. So you don't want to be at home and waiting years to get your carpets done. You want to get that is the filter. So you need to vacuum it and get it emptied. So that's one thing. The second thing, did you know that your air ducts, your mattresses, your tile and grout, your couches, your sofas, they're filters too. They filter dust. They filter dust mites and everything like that. So if you look on the picture, you guys see the lady in the picture, and you see on the back of the lady in the picture, you see there's another picture around the eyes, where if your eyes are tearing up and red, that's because those dust mites are on your furniture, they're in your mattresses, they haven't been vacuumed out, they haven't been cleaned out. Now, I'm gonna say this to you, when I go into a home or people call, I always ask them, when was the last time you had your carpets professionally cleaned? Right? And some of them say 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, 10 years, and they have pets. So you want to empty these filters. Okay, did you know, that they need to be cleaned on a regular basis? This can't be removed by a rug doctor. So if you guys are doing it yourself, it can't be removed that way. If you guys go to Home Depot, I'll do it myself and all that. You're not effectively removing those dust mites and getting that out of there. Okay, so it can be with a lot of shampoos, putting down a lot of shampoos. That's not going to get rid of it. Hot water extraction, like there's people that they get their homes clean with like a hot water, like a portable machine. That's not going to remove it. It's not going to remove. It's not going to kill it. Your husband, he can't get it out. Okay, if you got a honey-do list, he can't do it. So don't, I'm just for the husbands that are in here with their wives. I'm helping you out. Okay, and then little Johnny that goes to Fresno State, he can't do it. He has to have the proper equipment to do it. And the proper equipment, it takes 180 degrees or more to kill that, to kill the bacteria that's in the carpets, to kill the bacteria that's in the mattresses, to kill the bacteria that's in the grout. And that's why a lot of times you're sick at home and you're wondering, like, why am I sick or what? Because you need these things emptied. They need to be extracted out the proper way with a professional person. Okay? So that's what kills the germs. So dust mites, pollutants, bacteria, mold is where Ray and Crystal talk about. Equals itchy, red, watering eyes, and runny noses. So if you got runny noses and things like that, that could be the cause of it too. Not just because the weather is cold outside. So regular scheduled carpet and upholstery cleaning is a must. If any of your members of your family suffer from allergies or frequent symptoms, cold symptoms, carpet may not cure the common cold, or carpet cleaning, may not cure the common cold or get rid of your allergies, but it's a start. So cleaning your carpets can significantly reduce allergies and cold symptoms, and quit suffering. Have your carpets cleaned and your upholstery cleaned every 6 to 12 months intervals. Okay? So Now, that's the end of mine. If Brandon wants to come up here and he can jump in here.
My name is Bumper. I'm the one who stole your phone. That's why we're hanging around. Every time you see us, we're always in a group. Because I know he owes me money. Basically, before I get started on mold in the carpet, I want to scare you guys by bringing a hygienist, Crystal. She's the one that certifies more mold clearance when we do a job. So before I tell you guys that, I'll introduce you to Crystal.
Hello, everybody. Again, my name is Crystal Lawrence. I'm the owner of K Hart Microbial Consulting. I'm an environmental consultant, specialized in microbial. I'm here to share some fun facts with mold. Okay, there's a lot of information when it comes to mold. Can everybody hear me? I hit the mic in my face. We're good. Okay. So, fun fact number one of mold. Mold is a living organism, right? So, like everything else, it's trying to survive. What mold needs to survive is obviously food, which is any organic material. Okay, that's why we can find it a lot of times in our home. And not all mold needs a lot of moisture. Okay, so it depends on the type of mold. There is so many different types of mold. It is true that we don't even know all the molds that exist. Yes. Okay. So with that being said, how does mold affect the individuals, the humans? Well, it depends on you. It depends on who you are and what type of mold you come in contact with. So with that being said, there's a lot of different types of mold, and depending on who you are is how you're going to react and the symptoms that you may or may not have. I always like to explain it like an allergy, so not everybody's going to be allergic to the same thing, and not everybody's going to react the same way. Let's see. So another fun fact that I'm sure you guys don't know is penicillin. So penicillin, the medicine, is made from mold, Aspergillus penicillin. So just did an inspection last week where this individual, she was expressing she had a rash and blisters all over her face and her hands. And she had told me that she knew she had a previous water damage. She had her handyman take care of it. And she was experiencing symptoms that she claimed that she had a previous mold problem, and she was having what she thought was the same reaction. So did an inspection. Everything looked good in the house. Okay. When I do an inspection, I don't go digging into holes and stuff. So with that being said, everything looked really visually good. There was no moisture anywhere. Nothing currently wet. I couldn't even find mold inside of window seals. Okay. And so I proceeded with taking air samples, and where I'm getting with this story is that the air samples came back elevated, and this particular homeowner was actually allergic to the medicine penicillin, and so that was the type that was elevated in her home. When I went back out there to investigate further, it was actually they had never remedied the carpet. Okay, this is where I'm tying everything in. And so when we removed the carpet, there was a situation still in place that wasn't addressed the first time around. So, and to go spin back to the story, so when mold is being in its distressed mode, when it doesn't have all the nutrients or food or moisture for it to survive, it actually is reproducing more and more spores. So because it wants to survive. So its goal is to find another surface where it's going to feed itself and continue on with that lineage of that mold species. So with that being said, that was something that was happening in this particular homeowner's place. It was an easy situation to fix after that, but yeah, I just thought I would share some. I see a hand. Yes.
Yeah, question.
Yes.
Well, first of all, how is that fun? I don't get it.
I love it. So I mean, I have fun doing what I do.
Mold and mildew is always in the same sentence. What is the same thing, different thing? What's the
It
difference?
is the same thing. It depends on where you're going to find it. Mildew and mold is the same thing. It's a living organism. It's doing the same thing. Just typically, like, for example, there's slime molds. Mildew is more of a slimy substance, so you'll find more mildew in showers.